around, but I mean, we weren't doing anything. I think you asked him if you could sleep on his sofa, and he told you no, but you could get a blanket.
I didn't ask him to sleep on his sofa.
He said this today that he told you could have a blanket.
Yeah, he was saying take the blanket off of his bed. And
'Cause
all
you
the
asked him.
futons are Chris's. I thought one of them was his, but it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to, really.
But I mean, did you ask him if you could sleep on his bed
No,
or on his sofa?
not really. I wouldn't have wanted to sleep on the sofa either.
Upstairs.
Yeah,
Right. You just wanted to sleep downstairs on the futon, and you asked Chris.
yeah. I was asking both of them because I thought that one of them was Mateo's.
Well, his comment to me today was that he wasn't going to rip you off and that he wasn't out to get anything from you. He was going to help you. And that I needed to basically go away and leave you alone. You know? And I'm like, well, okay. And he goes, I don't know where he got his character from. And I said, because he was talking about how you're not a rule breaker, that you'll go by the rules. And I said, yes, which I've said that to people before. And basically, I'm not such a nice person, and that he doesn't know where that came from. And I said, both of us, talking about me and your dad. I said, he's our child. I mean, we've taken care of you. But basically, he was letting me know that you would be safe there, and that I told him, I said, well, if you're going to get the other roommate, because see, what I'm scared of is that you're there for a year. Well, you're here for more than a year. We know that. And he said it depends on where his job takes him. And I said, that's cool. And he has no classes today. And basically, he's a security officer here, or whatever he is for Tampa. I mean, I just want you to know. I don't know if he's telling Chris all this, though. I'm assuming he is, because Chris's door is locked.
He's not a security officer for Tampa.
He works for somebody else, Christopher. He works for an agency, and it'll be wherever they send him next for his project or for whatever. And I said, yeah. So both Chris said he didn't know. He'd probably go back to Minnesota. And then Mateo said he wasn't sure where he would go. Depends on where the job sent him. And I said, yeah. And I said, but I mean, I'm just wanting to look out for Christopher and wanting to help build him more confident to getting a job and getting on and getting through this. I mean, I probably told them a little bit more than I wanted to. But it was the truth, and what's it going to hurt, right? Other than, okay, so I'm this bad person and everyone's trying to get you away from me, and I understand that I need to go on and figure me out and get my life together and everything like that, but I'm not throwing you two out. And no one can make you all get away from me or whatever. I'm always going to be there for you to whatever I can do for you, to whatever degree I can do for you. But I mean, this is just a bit much between the stuff that Alexander, and then when I told Alexander, I'm not leaving you. You're not going to get rid of me that fast. And he just gave me the biggest hug and had tears in his eyes, like, yeah. And I said, yeah, I'm your family. I mean, I don't know. But basically, I mean, I just want you to know that the house, I want you to be, power is knowledge. And the more you know what I'm telling you, the better it is for you. Of course, they don't want me to tell you this. But, we're going to help him get a girlfriend, and Chris is going to be fine. And I was like, yeah. And they sound like they're fixing just to help raise you up. And I'm like, he's pretty, I said, you all haven't seen that side of him. When he sees something that's not right, he'll speak up. And he's like, no, we haven't. And I'm like, yeah, well, you will. But I don't know. I get a good feeling, but I get a bad feeling. you know. And my whole thing is they can pretty much manipulate, you know, oh, come on, you can go with us. And it's going to be left up to you to say, no, I've got to study.
They're not going to.
You don't know. In the same respect, I don't want you left there in that house all by yourself all the time. So I thought, well, if they got the other roommate, which he's now saying, oh, he's probably not going to show up. They already know what they're doing. I mean, they already know. And then Chris came home right when I was leaving. But he came home because I was cleaning. And then he opened the garage door and he didn't see anything. He said, oh, you're up cleaning. Well, I had only done the dishes that were in the sink. I basically sat in your office the whole day at your chair and just looked at Marketplace, and he wanted to know what I'd been doing because I hadn't been moving around. And then when I got up and I started moving around, he showed up and I said, oh, because he told us yesterday he had a class today at 1. But anyway, I got up and I did the dishes and then I went outside and I shook the rugs and just started cleaning up and doing the floor. Nothing in their space or anything like that, like the hallway rug. I took their bathroom rugs out, shook them out, put them in the kitchen, took the long runner out, shook it out, and then swept all of it up, and then started washing your bathroom down before we go get your shower curtain and stuff. I didn't want to put anything new in there and it still be dirty, and it was dirty. So
The bathtub was just dusty when no one's used it.
yeah, something. There was black in it because
It
it was
all
coming
dust.
off.
I rinsed it off.
I haven't rinsed it out yet, but like the floor, and I did just the toilet and everything, which he wanted to see what I was doing, so I didn't stop, because I'm wanting to come get you. And then I went in there to get the broom because everything was so sandy. I opened their closet, and then I said, well, that box was sitting there, and I said, let's put all the balls in a ball bag if you've got a big garbage bag. And then he didn't go looking. He just stood there like he didn't know what I was talking about. And then I said, well, let's just use this box. And so we ended up using the box that was there by the washer dryer room. I mean, it was nothing major. It isn't. But I want you to be aware of who they are and what he's doing. So it is in this investigation that they're going to try to take, I guess, mom and dad down. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. But he reassured me that they were going to take care of you, whatever the hell that means. But I will say this, that the whole time all this has been going on, and they say that it was your fault and everything, I've always said, no, he's a victim. He would never hurt anyone or never do anything stupid. He's a great kid. He's a great guy. And I've been screaming and hollering that. And of course now it's, like I said, this whole thing has been either from 2011 or 2013. But it's been different. I mean, it's been going on a long time, this investigation. And it was because of me. I mean, I went and got the police and told them. I didn't know who was coming and going in our house and everything like that. So when I told you I've been having somebody watch this place, it has been. So I just want you to know that, you don't ever talk to anybody but a lawyer, because they can get you in an interrogation room and interrogate the shit out of you and have you confess, yeah, my mom steals, my mom goes, takes a cup of coffee when she's at the hotel, and turn it into something that it isn't. Because I go get my cup and not use their cup, and bullshit. It's bullshit. Yeah, I stop and use the bathroom so that it's nice and clean. Yeah, I do that. Oh, I shouldn't do that either. I should be stepping at the rest areas, I guess. I don't know. It's bullshit.
What are you even talking about? No one would say, that's stealing, that's bad.
Christopher, they can do what they will try to do whatever I don't care. Like you said, you haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. And that's what your dad is saying. He's like, Patty, quit worrying about this. I've not done anything wrong. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, okay. But the thing they don't want is they do not want me to move down here and you live with me. And where you're at, I guess you're at your, you have options. You don't have to stay there. You can go and get your own place and be without that. To me, that's pressure on you. Everything you go in there and open the refrigerator and you're being watched. I don't know how.
I'm not.
Yeah, he's got cameras up everywhere because he already told me he had ADT. Come in there. And I said, oh. And I said, but you can...
And he made fun of them for suggesting...
But I also said, your cybersecurity. Why would... Christopher, that was a lie. Why would he ever have ADT when he knows what ADT is all about? He can do it so much better. And he started laughing and he goes, yeah, because I got it. When I said that, he was like, whoa, she's smart. And I said, why would you ever, because my guard is up and I'm paranoid. There's no question about it. But, I mean, why would he call an ADT company when he knows damn good well what he's doing?
He didn't. It was a door-to-door salesman.
Christopher, just be aware. I just want you to knowledge is power. If you think you're free in there and you're walking around in your skiffies or whatever, or naked or whatever.
So there's invisible cameras.
He knows every time we go and do something.
No, he doesn't, Mom.
Oh yeah, he does. Don't underestimate him. Yeah.
He's an evil monster.
No, he's not.
What are you even talking about?
The thing about it is, Christopher, what I don't like is that if he's such a great friend to you, then why isn't he coming forth with that and telling both of you and Chris? Because he can't.
Telling us what?
That he's got cameras around the house.
Because he doesn't.
Christopher?
Okay, how did he get cameras into the house, Mom?
It's real easy, and cameras can be as small as a pinhole. I already had a man come out and tell me all about it to put them in our house. I've already been educated about all of it. This guy sat with me for 3-4 hours. They've got cameras so damn small you don't even know. Just like baby cams and stuff. That's how they're catching all these nannies being mean to people. And I've always said, hey, at least if I'm sitting in that chair, well, they want me to get up and move around. No, you don't. You want to know what I'm doing and where I'm at. I'm sitting my ass right here, and I've been letting you all watch me. That's why I sat there. And I'm just telling you for your own, you don't have to, I don't want you to say a word to nobody, but I also don't want you to walk into something blindsided. And if a friend is a friend, I mean, it's just that, I don't know, he knows I know. He's pretty pissed off. And then I heard him tell his girlfriend, I don't know, and I know he was talking about me, when am I leaving? And he said, I don't know. Yeah, she's still here. I don't know. And then I left and said, do you want me to lock you in? And he said, no. And I said, okay. Well, I thought I had left my water in the car. And I went back to the door. When I went to the car and put the ice, because I got some ice out of the freezer, I went back to the car and the door, he had already locked the door. And I said, I said, thank God you hadn't walked upstairs yet. And he was walking around with his backpack on. And he hadn't been at school or anything, but he went and put the backpack on. He came in with no backpack. is what I'm trying to say.
It was the backpack on the ground that you swore was
Oh,
mine.
I didn't never touch it.
I'm just telling you what it
And then he
was.
said something about the blanket, and I said, I don't know. He used that one right there, and I haven't folded it up yet. But I've got a mattress, box springs, and frame that we can go get tonight at 8 o'clock. And then he was like, well, where are you going to get a truck? I said, well, rent one. And he was just like, oh, from where? And I said, I don't know yet. And I left. I had to get out. And I mean, it's whatever. That's up to you. But you've got a chance to pull out of there if you wanted to. But don't think it won't be somebody else that you'd have, like you said, somebody else that you have to get used to and stuff. He said that him and Chris were going to make sure that you got out a lot more and that you, just got out. I said, yeah. And then I said, yeah, it'd be nice if you met a nice girl, but I said, studies right now is what's important to you. Which is true. Sleeping and working out and studying. You don't need all that other horse shit. You're not here for that. But the thing about it is them letting me know that they're leaving come May. Unless things change. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know. And I just said, well, because their lease is already 6 months. They signed it, in May or in April?
I think May.
Well, May 5th, it had to have been May, because May 5th I came and got you and he was moving in. But, if they don't think that I'm not, if they think I'm there to rip them off or to not help them, I don't want to be there. Who would want that? And I'm not really there to help them. I'm there to help you. Just like I did with your brother, which he's been texting me about some headsets. He wants to get y'all wireless headsets.
Why? Because they're usually crappier.
He hasn't looked yet. He just said that he wanted to know if he could get some headsets. And so the two of y'all look around. Where's their bathroom?
No, that's not for me. That's only for himself.
I know. But I'm going to make him get 2 of them.
I don't want one.
Okay.
I'm not going to be walking around listening to music and all sorts of stuff.
Well, were you able to take your class today?
No.
But you got all the notes and everything?
It was super slow.
Spada is doing organic chemistry, and Alexander said that he has got friends that have done it, and they've all made C's in it.
Did you see that ecology teacher teaches also at UF?
No.
I said that to you. You didn't read the message?
I did not. Not that one.
Well, he does. He also teaches at UF, not ecology though. Just random classes where they hire him just for that.
I just want you to be aware. I don't want you, I have been told so much shit. You're not stupid, and I'm not letting you be stupid. In the same respect, they're not going to get rid of me. What the hell? I'm going to be honest with you, the whole damn thing about all of this is that I have a lot of money, and they want to know where the hell the money came from. And they're claiming that I'm this big dope dealer, and that's what I did. They can't find anybody that will ever support that because it's not true. I need you to watch this purse while I go to the bathroom. Bathroom's down there, right?
It should be. It's not that way. It is down there, but I'm not sure if it...
I went to it before. I'll be right back.
Okay.